What do people on the verge of death say? And finally, the most important and most enduring secret of happiness. It can be formulated in different words, but I personally like two of them: love and gratitude. Love is the art of observing the powerful flow of life with interest and surprise. It is a gift or the ability to notice every beautiful drop, every sun ray in this endless stream, and receive the joy from it. It's probably insanely difficult. But at the same time, it is extremely important. To be grateful means to allow the love that fills our hearts to flow freely and widely. And if not for the whole world and all of humanity, then at least for those whom we really love and cherish. This amazing fact was discovered and made public by an American journalist who studied the life of American prisons for a long time. It turns out that very often criminals sentenced to capital punishment behave in a rather strange way in the last few hours, or days, before execution. As if they experienced an epiphany, on the verge of death, suddenly begin to talk about love. With tears of tenderness, not fear, in their eyes, they confess their love for everything and everyone. And to those who became their victims and those who sentenced them to death. And even to those who stick a syringe with poison into their veins or pass a deadly electric shock through their body. And in the last seconds of their lives, they try to say, thank you, to everyone who is on duty, and was forced to become their executor or witness to their execution. Imagine for a moment that in a year, a month, or a few days you will be gone. For example, doctors will give you a fatal diagnosis. Will you continue to live the way you live now? Will your values, your attitude toward loved ones, friends, enemies, and the world in general, change? Fortunately, most of us do not know the date of our death. Everyone expects that, of course, it will happen someday, but not tomorrow. What if tomorrow? And if you know this for sure, then you are unlikely to waste the remaining time on the chatter and empty entertainment, strife, and criticism. An American proverb says, in a year, no one will remember what kind of jeans you wore, but everyone will remember what kind of person you were. Memento mori, remember death. The ancient sages say to us. Looking down at us with their blackened eye sockets of marble sculptures, they seem to whisper to us, carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. That is, catch the moment, hurry to live, and do not simply exist, dare, create, love, laugh and cry, lose and win. And not tomorrow, but today. Now. This minute. In the book, The Universal Laws of Life, by the American philosopher and preacher John Templeton, one can find such a story. One rainy afternoon, a kind old gentleman noticed a boy, a newspaper seller, huddled in the doorway, trying to protect his goods from dampness. Buying a newspaper from the boy, the gentleman said, "My boy, it seems very cold for you to stand here." The boy raised his head and replied with a smile, "It was cold, sir, until you came over." By sharing ourselves, our time and strength, Templeton notes, we very often give others the most important and beautiful thing we have. Whenever you are given the opportunity to give something to others, embrace the opportunity with open arms. Maybe this heaven is calling you to fulfill your highest destiny. And the attitude of the giver may be more important than the gift itself. It is not for nothing that they say, your gift is not important to me, your love is important. Someday you will leave your loved ones and everything that you love, work and home, children and grandchildren, wife or husband, friends and faithful dog, grumbling boss and kind old neighbor who lives opposite. They are all part of our life. And if we thank God for our life, then it means that we should be grateful for everything that He sends us, pain, joy, good luck, and defeats. This is what real life is about. As Ivo Andrić said, what does not hurt is not life, what does not pass is not happiness. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and check out our recent videos.